Now that you've explored the strengths and limitations of various leadership styles, both classic and modern, let's focus on how to apply them practically in your day-to-day leadership. Knowing the theory is useful, but what matters most is how you translate that knowledge into action in real project environments. In real life, leadership isn't about sticking to a textbook model. It's about being responsive. Great project leaders don't ask, which style do I prefer? They ask, what does my team need from me right now? The ability to switch between styles or combine them is what defines mature adaptive leadership. Imagine you're leading a software development project with a looming deadline. You might start with a directive style to clarify roles and priorities. But once the team hits their stride, you could switch to a democratic or coaching approach to encourage ownership and problem solving. Meanwhile, if morale dips, tapping into transformational or servant leadership could rebuild momentum. Blending styles doesn't mean being inconsistent. It means being intentional. A project kickoff meeting might lean charismatic to inspire energy, while a crisis meeting might require autocratic decisiveness. The goal is to give your team what they need to succeed, not to act according to a rigid model. Leadership needs shift across the project lifecycle. In the initiation phase, you may need to be visionary, transformational, or directive to set expectations. During planning, a democratic or situational approach can foster team buy-in. In execution, transactional leadership can ensure deadlines are met. And when closing a project, servant leadership helps recognize contributions and support transitions. Knowing how your leadership role evolves at each phase lets you stay proactive. You don't need to reinvent yourself. Just adapt your tone, involvement, and expectations. Team experience and culture play a big role in choosing leadership behaviors. A brand new team may require more structure and directive support, while a seasoned team may respond better to delegation and empowerment. Cultural factors also matter. Some teams expect hierarchy, others expect collaboration, adapting to team dynamics and maturity. Observation. It's important to observe and ask, is this team energized or burnt out? Do they need clarity or creativity? Do they want autonomy or reassurance? You'll know it's time to adjust your leadership style when decisions stall or meetings go silent. Maybe you're being too autocratic or not democratic enough. Your team seems disengaged or anxious. Perhaps they need more inspiration or support. You're firefighting constantly. You may need to switch from servant to directive or transactional. Leadership is a feedback loop. If something's not working, pivot. Styles aren't static roles, they're tools. Practical tip. Style check-in. One practical way to build awareness is to perform a monthly leadership style check-in. Ask yourself, what style have I leaned on most this month? Has it served the team's needs or mine? Is there a style I've avoided that might be useful now? Self-awareness is the first step toward adaptability. Leadership isn't about finding your favorite label. It's about building a toolkit of behaviors you can reach for depending on the moment. The best leaders don't try to master one model. They master the skill of sensing what their people need and adjusting accordingly. As you move forward, reflect on your recent projects. Which styles did you use, consciously or unconsciously? What could you have done differently? This kind of reflection is how theoretical models become living leadership practices.